The female mosquito fell in love with a muscular man. Just then, a rose was handed to her. It turned out that a male mosquito was confessing his love to her, but she knocked the rose into the river. Then, she discovered that this was the 1000th time the male mosquito had failed in his confession. Suddenly, a mosquito blew a horn, and all the female mosquitoes had to go out to hunt. They said their final goodbyes to their families because they could be swatted by humans at any moment. Then, they collected their tools and set off. The suitor, worried about the female mosquito, took out another rose and followed her. They arrived at a flower pot inside a house. The female mosquito used a telescope to spot a plump arm. She ordered her sisters to swarm in, stick in their straws, and get to work. As the female mosquito inserted herself, the human woke up. All the mosquitoes were scared and fled, except for the suitor and the female mosquito, who were trapped inside by the man. The female mosquito took another look and realized that the man was the muscular guy she had been dreaming of. Seeing the man's arm itching, she broke her tool. The suitor was unhappy and flew to the man's arm, stabbing it fiercely. Unexpectedly, he turned into a muscular mosquito. The suitor attracted the female mosquito, but it was just his fantasy. When he inserted his straw again, the female mosquito flew over and slapped him angrily. The suitor flew away dejectedly. The female mosquito began to caress the man's muscles. Then, the man pulled up the blanket. The female mosquito, shyly, slept with the man. The next day, the persistent suitor began to exercise and finally built up a small muscle. He immediately flew to the female mosquito, showed off his little muscle, and took out a rose to confess to her again. This time, the female mosquito accepted it, but the next second, she was about to confess to the muscular man with the rose. The man, who hated mosquitoes, slapped her in anger, but the suitor saved her just in time. Just then, the man's girlfriend arrived. As soon as she came in, they got intimate. He threw his girlfriend on the bed and started their game. The female mosquito decided to take revenge on the third party. She flew towards the woman with her tool, ready to launch an attack, but was slapped to the ground by the muscular man. She shed tears of sorrow. The suitor, seeking revenge for her, flew to the third party's face, dodged, and made the muscular man slap the woman's face. The angry third party kicked the man, who fainted. The suitor, exhausted, fell to the ground, but he still managed to confess to the female mosquito. In the end, the two mosquitoes happily sipped their drinks.